Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer called on Israel to hold new elections, saying that he believes Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has lost his way and is an obstacle to peace in the region amid a growing humanitarian crisis that is taking place inside Gaza. Schumer, the Jewish majority leader in the Senate and the highest-ranking Jewish official in the United States, strongly criticized Netanyahu in a 40-minute speech on the Senate floor.
Including Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. If Prime Minister Netanyahu's current coalition remains in power after the war begins to wind down and continues to pursue dangerous and inflammatory policies that test existing U.S. standards for assistance, then the United States will have no choice but to play a more active role in shaping Israeli policy by using our leverage to change the present course.
State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller also said that Schumer's call for new elections in Israel are his comments and not those of the administration of President Joe Biden.
Israel understands.
And so I think there is a suspicion out there that Senator Schumer was putting out publicly what had been being said privately.
No, that is not the case. These are statements made by Senator Schumer, not by the Biden administration.
Okay. So there's no frustration in the administration with Prime Minister Netanyahu and his government?
Look, there are a number of things that we want to see Israel do differently. We've made that quite clear. I've said it from this podium, as you know, a number of times, and we've made that quite clear in direct conversations with the Prime Minister.
Those are visuals coming in from Israel, where thousands took to the streets demanding an immediate release of hostages from Gaza. Protesters calling for the release of hostages marched from a Tel Aviv square carrying enlarged images of women taken hostage by Hamas during the October 7th attack, briefly blocking the highway at one point. In Gaza, the health ministry said that at least 29 Palestinians were killed while awaiting aid in two separate Israeli attacks. In the first incident, Palestinian health officials in the Hamas-ruled Strip said that 8 people were killed in an airstrike on an aid distribution center. Later, at least 21 people were killed and more than 150 wounded by Israeli gunfire at a crowd awaiting aid trucks at a northern Gaza roundabout. According to Gaza health authorities, Israel's air, sea and ground assault on Gaza has killed more than 31,000 people and wounded over 71,500 so far. Efforts to reach a ceasefire between Israel and the Islamist militant group Hamas have so far failed. Palestinian Islamist group Hamas said that it presented to mediators a comprehensive vision of a truce deal that is based on stopping the Israeli aggression against Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, providing relief and aid, the return of displaced Gazans to their houses, and the withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Strip. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had earlier called the truce proposal unrealistic. On the other hand, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has appointed his long-time economic advisor Mohammad Mustafa to be the next Prime Minister. Meanwhile, a second ship with food aid to Gaza was being loaded in Cyprus as the first ship in a pilot trial of maritime deliveries neared the besieged Palestinian enclave. Food NGO World Central Kitchen said that it was loading a vessel at Larnaca port with 300 tons of food aid.